my honor today to introduce our guest speaker. The guest speaker is Colonel Promotable James Yarborough, our Deputy Commanding General, Fort Benning. Today is a great day for him in Fort Benning. We're going to watch him later today get pinned to Brigadier General. Colonel Yarborough is a great soldier, a great leader, and a great trainer. And now I'm going to let him address you and these great soldiers. Thank you.
Maybe I'll get pinned if I don't goof this up. Good morning to all of you. Foxtrot, Echo Company, man, you look great standing tall. See, I'm going to veer from the script a little bit now. In the summertime when we do this, the sun's doing the same thing, and the men on the field are really in bad shape, and they're going, man, I'm dying, and they're sweating. And us in the bleachers, we're going, oh, I don't feel so bad. Now, in the winter when we graduate, they're out there going, oh, man, that sun feels good. And we're back here going, man, it's cold. Now, these men endured the famous ice storm of 2005 a couple weeks ago. I want to check them out now. We're gonna find out how good you feel. I went out and talked to the Fox Company the morning after the big ice storm, and they told me they were pretty cold, and they had some pretty good tales. Now, boat companies, you're out there, you know how I feel. I'm going to ask you, are you cold right now? And I want you to sound off with either heck yes or no way. All right, now, I want to hear you. Are you cold?
No way!
Man, integrity is an Army value. All right, let's try the audience now. Same question. Heck yes or no way. Are you cold? Heck yes! I invite everybody in the audience to stand up and shake it out and go, ah, right now. Go ahead. Ah. Ah. Okay. Rule number one of public speaking, always remember your audience and what they're going through. My metric is that cold aluminum bleacher seat you're sitting on. Fort Benning, man, everywhere you go, you bring dignity and distinction. This is the best band in the land. Thanks, Sergeant First Class McKinney. Good show, but it's cold. Don't let the tuba player's lips get stuck to the tuba. A special welcome to family and friends that came to share this day with their loved one. It means a lot to them that you're here. I'll tell you, after these men pass the review, they're going to come right down these blue stripes in front of you. They're going to recite the Soldier's Creed. If you don't get chills, if you're not fired up and proud to be an American, then just go back, jump in your car, go to our hospital, because you don't have a pulse. And I'm worried. It is a good day to be out here. I'd like to recognize Lieutenant General Boykin, who's with us from Washington, D.C. He's currently the Deputy Under Secretary for Defense for Intelligence. He's got his hands full up there. He's a warrior. I've known him for 20 years, sir. Thanks for coming here. Any day out of Washington's a good day, I heard. Colonel Henry, Sergeant Major Andrews, command team of the Infantry Training Brigade. 6,000 soldiers just like these under their watch today in the field. They're all headed to get to this field. These are the soldiers you see on CNN every day getting the job done overseas, steel in their eyes. Every one of them started right here, trained here, stood on this field, and then joined their unit and deployed. This is important work we're doing. We've got 2 battalions contributing 2 companies here, so we're in luck. 119, Colonel Britton, Sergeant Major Mosby, Fox Company, Company Commander Campasongo, First Sergeant Maloney, well done. About 187 and some change under your watch on the field. Second of the 54th, Colonel Higginbottom, Sergeant Major Conklin, Echo Company, Captain Stitchfield, First Sergeant Sutton, about 180 plus for you. We've got so many distinguished visitors with us. In the interest of time and boldness, I'm not going to rattle them off, but I'll tell you the great majority of them are service members, past and present. I'd like to just ask, not just our VIP sections, but across the whole bleachers, if you're here and you served our country in any of our services, or you are active duty right now, please stand up. Let's see how many we got. Please come on. Rule number one, remember your audience. Every time you move, your body temperature goes up. I'll give you another gold can. Listen, what we're doing here today is good stuff. It's important. I love coming out here. We graduate a company every Friday, or two companies, right here on this field. It's among the most important things we do here at Fort Benning. Every graduation produces new infantry soldiers for the Army. This is the first ceremony they'll be in. It's definitely not the last. I promise you, it's one they'll remember as long as they live. 14 weeks ago, these soldiers reported from all over the world, and when they leave here today, they'll be trained, combat-ready U.S. Army infantrymen, the premier fighting force in the world. They join a tradition. They join a tradition of excellence in our Army that's over 229 years old. Now take a good look at them, standing right up here in front of you. And when they pass in review, I want you to make sure you look them right in the eye as they march in front of you. They're confident, well-trained, living the Army values. They're living an ethos of I will always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I will never fail my comrades. I don't care what line of work you're in. Those are pretty good words to live by. I've been in the Army 26 years. And every time I come out here and see these soldiers, I ask myself, where do we get such men? I'll offer you a quote that describes what soldiers do for their country. It's by T.R. Fehrenbach from his book, This Kind of War. It's about Korea. It's about some harsh terrain, a determined enemy. But I'll tell you, this is an immortal quote. It speaks a lot for what the Army's doing today and why we're doing it. He says it like this: you can fly over a land forever. You can bomb it, atomize it, pulverize it, and wipe it clean of life. But if you wish to defend it, to protect it, and keep it safe for civilization, you must do this on the ground, the way the Roman legions did by putting your young men into the mud. End quote. So that's our job, to go into the mud when the nation asks us to. And when you sweat and sacrifice while serving your country, and you're serving with the likes of men like these, you get the feeling that what you're doing is special, that it's worth it, and it's important. My personal opinion, soldiers are the greatest Americans we have. They swore an oath to protect and defend the Constitution and guard the freedoms we hold so dear, and to go into the mud if that's what it takes. Now that spirit of serving your country and knowing that what you're doing counts in the end, that feeling we have in our hearts, that's why we serve. And guess what? Bill Gates, for all the money he has, more than all of us sitting here, he'll never be able to buy what we have in our heart because it's not for sale. You can't put a price on it. You got to earn it. Men, you're earning it. You are this century's greatest generation of American heroes. Now finally, I want to focus on these soldiers and on the families that stood by them as they made the decision to serve. I offer to you that the United States' most valuable weapon system in this 21st century is not a multi-million-dollar laser-guided smart bomb. It's not a Tomahawk missile. It's not a nuclear-class submarine. Ask yourself, have you ever seen an enemy surrender to an F-16? No. The most lethal, the most sophisticated, the most deadly weapon system we have is a 140-pound, steely-eyed infantry soldier, alone and unafraid. Our enemy's worst nightmare at 2 in the morning, soaking wet, tired, hungry, poised with his bayonet and rifle, ready to get the job done. Ladies and gentlemen, the most valuable weapon in our arsenal are the soldiers standing on this field here today.